Hey there, welcome back to Pickleball Daily. I'm Spencer, and today we're going to be talking about how to keep the ball under control while at the net. The most important part when you're here at the net is using your shoulder compared to using your wrist or your forearm and elbow to initiate contact with the ball. When we're dinking, we're trying to be really consistent. So we need to limit the amount of variables that are enacting on the ball at any given time. To do that, we're gonna keep our arm really stable and trying to use mostly our shoulder as a lever to lift that ball up above the net. My paddle angle is oftentimes open, but at a 10 or 15% grade to get that ball above the net. Ready? One really important thing I hope you realized was my footwork up here at the net. I only try to move 1 foot at a time. And that's because when I try to move both, I end up getting myself caught up or tripping. I just try to move this 1 foot, and if I have to move my second one over, I can shuffle step. But to reach for the ball, I'm just gonna get behind with 1 foot at a time. Notice how even if I hit the ball with my foot back here, I would return back to a ready position up at the net with both of my feet close to the line. I then return my paddle out in front of me, reaching into the kitchen, trying to take a shot out of the air rather than letting it bounce. That's gonna be better for control because you're gonna take time away from your opponent. They're gonna be able to put more pressure on you if you let it bounce behind you here and have to hit something outside of your normal contact range in front of your body. To keep the ball low, we oftentimes need to remember not to initiate the wrist as we make contact with the ball. When we do this, we end up putting the ball too high, allowing our opponents to smash it in our face. Go ahead. I also want to be sure that when you're at the net and you're trying to control the ball, you're not just hitting one ball. You might want to think about it as if you're pushing through 2 of them at the same time, like this. If I just go to hit the ball, I'm going to have a shorter window of contact and strike zone. I want to be sure to go through the ball at least a little bit. When you find that happening and there's too many balls bouncing at your feet here, you can chalk that up as a shot that you could have taken out of the air in front of you. That's going to be the key to success. Leaning in, taking balls out of the air, and finding your touch on a volley instead of always stepping back and letting the ball bounce on a dink. When I let that ball bounce back here and take that step back, I'm allowing the ball to come too close to my body and on the side. It's harder to control that way. We often want to make contact in front of us instead of allowing it to get to the side or behind us. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps. Subscribe for more pickleball content on Pickleball Daily.